as per usual, I'm always really late to all of like the YouTube or K-pop YouTube trends. I originally got this idea from, I think it was Juniverse, but I like tried to look for it and like I can't find it now. So I could be wrong, and if I am, like, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's just get started. 이 정도 거짓말에 속아주는 게 요즘 예쁜 별들이 멈췄으면 좋겠어. I just wanna love you. 샤워를 마치고 맥주 한 캔 하고 싶은 달콤한 맛이 없어. 샤워를 몇 번 해도 잘 안 지워져. 그날 밤 아니나만 해도 손가락이 뭉쳐. So the first and oldest member of my group is IU. I went a little old school here and gave IU the leader role, given the fact that she is the oldest member, but also that she has about 12 years of experience under her belt. And so I just think that she would be a really good leader since she's gone through her fair share of scandals and she's still really respected. I gave her main vocalist because I think that she has a pretty good voice for like the foundation of the group, and she's in the elegance subunit because I think her emotional voice would do well with ballads. The next member is Luna, and so I also have Luna as a main vocalist, but I think she would be more of the main vocalist because she is, I think, more versatile than IU is. She has a really good vocal range from like lower to mid to higher, even though her lower range is a little underdeveloped. However, I think she's a phenomenal vocalist. I also have her as a lead dancer because she was originally scouted by SM because of her dancing abilities. She's the only anomaly of the group, being both within the Elegance and Radiance subunit. The next member is Chungha. And so I decided for Chungha to be the main dancer for pretty obvious reasons. You know, she's a really good, versatile dancer. I decided for her to be a vocalist because although she is a very strong vocalist, I just didn't really think that she was the main or lead vocalist that I was looking for. I have her as the center because I think that she does really well on stage. However, I do think that within my group, this position will kind of change depending on what is best, and I put her within the Radiance subunit. The next member I have is nc.a, and so I have nc.a as the lead vocalist because I think that she has a really good vocal range. I have her as a rapper because I think that she has some potential to grow within that area, and I have her within the Elegance subunit because I think that her voice sounds really good when she does ballads. The next member in my group is Rothy. I also have her as a vocalist. I do think that her voice is very pretty, but it just really isn't lead or main rapper material for my group specifically. I have her as a sub rapper because I think that she could times occasionally rap, and I have her in the subunit Elegance because once again I just think that she does really well in ballads. The next member is Sohee, and so Sohee's kind of a jack of all trades. I have her as main dancer because I think that she does really well with dancing. She's a vocalist for the same reason that everybody else is. I have her as a lead rapper because I think that she really does have potential to grow into a good rapper. I also have her as a visual, although I do think that everybody within the group is very beautiful. I just think that she kind of checks into what Korea's beauty standards are, and I have her within the Radiance subunit. The last member of my group is Ruan. I have her as the main dancer since she has been rapping for like a really long time. I have her as a vocalist because like every other soloist, like she's a good singer. She is the maknae of the group, and I have her within the Radiance subunit. My inspiration for this group was Red Velvet and Gugudan because I think that both groups are really good vocally. With that said, yes, there are rappers, however, I don't really think that rap is that much of a priority. Similar to the two groups that I mentioned before, I think that having such a wide array of vocal ranges is going to sound really great with like acapellas and just live performances in general, just musically interesting songs that have a lot of harmonizations. I'm also someone who really enjoys watching live stages and stuff, and so I chose members who I thought were really good dancers. The name for my group is deity, which means god or goddess. My thought process for the concept was to do an empowering one. I decided on a goddess theme wherein the 7 members are role models to their fans. Like the Greek goddesses, they have their strengths and weaknesses. And so I want to remind the fans that although the girls are held to high standards, they too make mistakes, and it's okay to make them as long as they learn from them. The group would ideally show their fans how to find their inner god or goddess through music. The group would have a sophisticated but also youthful concept, which is where the subunits elegance and radiance stem from. Elegance would be the ballad subunit, and radiance would be more of the upbeat, poppier sounding. I wanted the group to have a girly feel because I think that people tend to think that you can only be empowering if you do a girl crush theme. I also added love songs in the album because you can be in love or have a significant other and still be a capable and independent person. My plan for this group is to have them debut with a full album in January and promote that for the rest of the year. I wanted them to have a unique concept, but I didn't want them to do solos, so instead they will debut with the title and subtitle track in January, and that is going to kick off their year-long promotions. Our company would take advantage of the internet and drop different music videos, dance practices, and or studio recordings of the different songs in the album throughout the year. I think that doing so will show the talent that the group has to offer, make people anticipate which music videos are going to drop throughout the year, and also remind people that their whole album is top tier and it's not just their title or subtitle track that is memorable.
찾아가려 해. Come away, come away, come away.
아무 소리 내지 마. So baby, please hold me tight. 지친 맘을 너로 만져. Focus on you.